All right, what's going on, everybody, man? Welcome. This is Doodle Warriors podcast, episode 3. And here we have one of our most successful students, Varun Singh. And he has crazy progress through the course. And he has like some really crazy portraits. So I have him here today to kind of talk about his journey and talk about his progress and maybe share some advice for you. So welcome, Varun. How you doing, buddy?
Well, first of all, thank you for having me.
Oh,
And
you
I'm doing good. Yeah.
Okay, it's a really pleasure to have some of these people, advanced students from the community on the podcast because I think it's like the first time that people like actually put a face because Varun is such a big part of the Discord that people kind of see all the overpaints, but maybe they haven't really seen him kind of like talk about his progress and stuff. All right. Can you start by telling a little bit about your story? Like, how did you start painting and stuff? Because you don't really have a lot of work before the course, do you? Or I haven't seen it.
Yeah. No, like I was drawing in school, like since beginning, since nursery, drawing suns and huts. But,
Okay.
yeah, since nursery, I was just drawing traditionally on paper. And I just grew up in school drawing goofy stuff, copying stuff. And yeah, it was just for school and just for fun. That's when I
Mm-hmm.
started drawing. And yeah, I kept drawing until like I was in 10th class. I don't know what we call it in American or Europe, like high school or something, but it's like
Okay.
10th class. And then I just stopped, completely stopped. I had to focus on studies and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then after passing school, after the 12th class, uh, I just like I was drawing for like a couple of years since after passing 10th.
Oh, so you just completely quit?
Yeah. Because
Why do you
like
think
studies,
why do you think that happened?
I mean, yeah, studies and career and stuff, getting a degree. Because in India, like it's not drawing is not like a career. Like there
Mm-hmm.
aren't many big studios like you can work for, and like freelance stuff. Like I didn't even know what freelance was
Yeah.
before I got into like the before I got into the
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 community?
industry,
Yeah.
yeah, the community and stuff. Yeah, so I wasn't painting anything, I wasn't drawing anything, and then I just joined college for my maths degree,
Oh,
bachelor
so
of
you were
math.
studying math like me? That's so
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, yeah.
So let me get this straight. So you're in a math like high school and you were just doing like in your sketchbook or something? Like what were you doing?
Yeah, okay, so in India, like not high school, like I just passed high school after 12th. Like
Okay.
yeah, like there is no like particular subject that you have to choose.
Oh, okay. So
It's
there's
like,
no particular subject. All right. So the high school in India is the same for everybody? Like there's no like special high school or something like that?
I mean, there is like you can just call it maths. Like it's called non-medical and medical. So if you take medical, you're studying biology and with other subjects of science. And if you're taking non-medical, you're studying maths instead of biology. So it's just
Damn,
like,
so they so serious about the like the medical shit. They're like they bro, there's two type of schools. There's medical and there's non-medical. Everything else that's not medical, we don't really care about you guys, man. We just need more doctors. Is that what it
yeah,
is?
we just need doctors and we just need engineers. We
Is
don't
that
have
what it
many of
is?
those.
Yeah, nothing else is a career. Like you can't be nothing else but a doctor or an engineer. Your mom asks you like, "Well, what do you want to be?" And you're like, what are the options?" You have two options: doctor and an engineer. Nothing else.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
there are like commerce streams that people choose, but in
Mm-hmm.
science, like there's just only these two things in school, and then you can branch off. So I branched
Damn.
off to maths, and
Mm-hmm.
and then I wasn't drawing anything. Like it's been 3 years after like I haven't done any traditional stuff, and so after first year of my college, I get you get this gap between years, right? Like a 1 month
Mm-hmm.
gap, and so I just found some YouTube videos. Like I don't know, it was Proco maybe. Like
Mm-hmm.
it just got recommended to me out of nowhere. So I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
man, I got 1 month. I could draw something, get back into it. Like I wanted to draw
Uh-huh.
I didn't know what I was gonna do with drawing, but I knew like yeah, I used to draw in school. I could do something. I
I
could do
bet you
something with
didn't
it.
share it to your parents though, because they would be like, "What is
Nah,
that? You can't do nothing with that, bro. Either engineer or doctor. Have you seen
yep.
doctors draw? No, no, they don't draw." All
But
right.
then I could be like, yeah, yeah, I'm learning anatomy. Look at these muscles. That's what doctors study.
Yeah, and they were
But
like, all right, you can be a doctor with that. So that is medical. That's not the non-medical. All right, that's definitely medical.
yep. So yeah, I just drew again for like 1 month when college was off, and then
Hmm.
again college started. I didn't do anything. Like I
So
kept
what
the
year
sketch.
was that? Like when was that exactly? Like what year, what month?
That was like 2019 in
Mm-hmm.
like June or July. Like when college, my first year just got over, and there was
Mm-hmm.
like a break. So I started doing traditional again because of Proco and stuff. Like I don't know, out of nowhere, I just got some videos recommended. I got into it back into it. Like that was
Mm-hmm.
all, and then I
So you
stopped
haven't
again.
drawn. So you haven't
Yeah.
drawn for like 3 years. So from 2015, 16, you haven't drawn until like 2019.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. And then I was like searching some tutorials on YouTube. I found other stuff. Like I didn't find you until like 2020. So all right.
Mm-hmm.
So after first year, I do 1 month of traditional stuff, drawing just figures, balls,
Mm-hmm.
doing
Yeah.
lines, some exercises, and then I just stopped for a year again. And
Okay.
my yeah,
Wait, so
like
did you have a tablet then though? Were you
no,
doing
no, no, no.
digital art?
The
I
tablet
don't
is
like how you
like
said no, 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 no. Definitely no. Did you
the
know what
tel-
digital art was though?
yeah. I mean, yeah. I used to look at concept art and stuff in like 10th. Like when I was like just about to search into this stuff, like what is concept art, like what could the career I choose, because like I told you, right, like non-medical, medical, and then commerce,
Yeah.
these are the three things we choose in school. And after 10th, that's what I had to choose. I was looking into concept art and stuff, but I found like in India, like there are no big studios that
Yeah.
hire people and stuff, and like a lot of people outsource from India, a lot of stuff I've heard. But
Yeah.
there's no like big industry like in America or Europe and stuff. Yeah, so I was like, yeah, this is going nowhere after like 10th. And then all right, okay, so fast forward, I completed my second year after that 1 month of drawing for the break,
Mm-hmm.
right? I completed the second year, and then we're in quarantine of March 2020, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I completed the second year. Now this is another break. Like it was supposed to be another break, but now it's the quarantine break. It's not the
Uh-huh.
break after the second year. Yeah,
Yeah.
all right. So I was like, okay, we didn't know like when the quarantine was gonna end. I had all this free time, and also I
Yeah.
didn't know what I was gonna do in my future, like career wise. I just
Mm-hmm.
took maths because I liked maths in school. Solving doing integration, differentiation, and stuff, like just
Yeah.
applying formulas. I like that stuff. I just took maths, that's why. And so I was like, yeah, I've got this free time. I don't know what to do with my future, but I can draw probably. I could learn.
Probably.
Yeah. just yeah, so I was just learning figures from Proco, watching YouTube, and then I just found you. I don't know where, like you just got recommended to, like it's just YouTube recommendations. I found you, and
Okay.
then saw your
And
all
you were
goofy
like, what the
videos.
fuck is that? Like, come
No,
on,
no,
YouTube. Is you playing with me? Come on.
but I kind of relate with you, like I had like how you had like no idea. Like I saw your story and I actually commented on your Twitter and stuff, like, yeah, yo dude, I relate with you, and you actually replied. So
Oh
that
yeah,
was
what did
like
I say? Did I say something bad or what did
no, 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 it was on Twitter. Like you get barely any comments on Twitter.
Oh, okay,
So
yeah, yeah.
that's
I don't
why I
have
think
nobody on Twitter, bro. I don't who the fuck uses Twitter? Come on.
that's why I commented on Twitter. I was like, yo man, this dude can act at least, you know
Yeah, he's gonna see it because he doesn't have any followers on
yeah,
Twitter.
yeah. I mean, not follow, but yeah, nobody commented, and he was like, "Hey,
Yeah.
man, just keep going. That you write a really nice comment,"
Okay,
and
I
you
can
just
be
said, "Yeah,
inspirational. Damn, okay.
yep, yep, you were." And
Mhm.
So I was like, yo, I just screenshotted that and I was like, yo, let's get into it. And then saw your lanes and all these exercises.
Mm-hmm.
And I was doing them traditionally kind of, but that they weren't working. And also like when I knew that quarantine hit and we didn't know it was gonna end,
Yeah.
I ordered my first digital tablet in March, right?
Oh yeah.
Like for my birthday, I was like, let's get a digital tablet for birthday. Let's see how where it goes. So I just
Okay.
ordered a $40 tablet on Amazon, and it didn't come in March. It was supposed to come on my birthday, but it did not
Uh-huh.
come. Like Amazon just shut all,
Oh.
yeah, because of quarantine. Amazon shut all the deliveries and stuff.
And you were like,
So
man, I guess I'm gonna be an engineer. All right, no tablet. Fucking engineer it is.
I
Did
mean,
your
like,
did,
yeah,
did your parents know that you were like trying out this art stuff though? Like,
yeah. I
or they
mean, they saw the like I had a file with all the sheets and stuff. They saw
uh-huh.
some of it, but I just kept it away from them. Like,
Do they know now that you're making commissions and like money out of art and stuff?
yeah, yeah, of course. I
What
mean,
do-
yeah,
what
I
do-
had,
what do
yeah.
they say?
I mean, they don't say anything yet, but they just know, like,
They're
yeah,
like,
this dude.
that's not engineering. It's not possible. All right. That's some sort of a scam. That's scam on the internet. You're either an engineer or a doctor. It's either one of the two.
No, like, okay, no. So my parents are
Okay.
kind of supportive in this way. I'll talk about it in a while, but yeah, I ordered the tablet. It didn't come in March. I kept doing traditional, watching Proco, watching you know,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, I want to do these lane exercise. Like this guy is like, this guy has a formula of sorts,
Mm-hmm.
and I think
Yeah.
this could work. And I learned form and stuff on traditional, drawing ellipses, drawing contour lines and stuff, all these figures and stuff. I wasn't into portrait painting at all.
Mm-hmm.
Like I didn't know like what the stuff was all about. Portraits. I was like painting
Yeah.
faces. Like okay, because I've seen all the concept art and stuff. Like it's all about environments and figures and design, character designs. So I didn't
Yeah.
know about portraits. And so the tablet finally came in May 15th. It was like yeah, May 15th.
So that
I
was
was
like
just
only like a year ago. So you got like your first
yeah,
tablet like a year ago.
yeah, May of 2020.
Bro, why wasn't that shit around like where I was at? I got my first tablet 10 years ago. I got it in 2011. What the fuck? I wish I got my first tablet like a year ago. God damn. All right. So you get your tablet. What happens then?
Yeah, like I've seen your lane videos. Like at that
Mm-hmm.
point I've seen those videos like 2 3 times. I knew what to do kind of. And then I put
Mm-hmm.
my stylus on the tablet and I was like, what oh, how are these lines not coming the way they do on paper? Like what is this? Like it was this big of a tablet, like this big. And
Uh-huh.
like I was like, what is happening? Why are my lines so bad? Why are drawings so bad?
Yeah.
But like I could draw some stuff on paper, and that's why I was like, yo, what's this? Like
Yeah.
people said digital is all good and stuff, and I can't even draw a line. So I actually asked you on your official Discord, like, hey dude, what kind of tablet do you use? Like, you have Discord question.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Yeah.
And what did
So
I say?
you replied just buy a drawing tablet and just keep going. Like just draw. You get used to it. And I was like, okay, I guess I'll draw. And I just started doing your lane exercises, the planes and stuff. And then you
Yeah.
released that video with Alexa's progress, like before
Yeah.
August, right? And that was the
Uh-huh.
last straw. Like I was like, okay, I need to get on this guy's Patreon. Like he's doing something right. He's figured stuff. And you also have that playlist. And I was
Yeah.
like, okay, yeah, I can watch some videos, do some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just joined Patreon and everything, from there
Damn. All
got
right.
kind of
So for
going.
people who don't know, the playlist was before the course. So the current course Portrait Accelerator came out of that all of the coaching that I did from before. So
Mm.
Varun kind of joined before the course was there and all of that. But this is so inspiring. You say the last straw. You're like, all right, this is the final time people is getting better without me. Okay. Alexis got better, everybody got better. I need to get with this dude. All right.
Yep.
Damn. So, okay. So what happened next? How was your experience during the course?
I mean, it was just amazing. Like I was doing all the exercises. I sent you my
Mm-hmm.
first lane.
Mm-hmm.
Wrote a long ass email that you kind of skipped over, but
I really
yeah.
did. That's so
I mean,
funny.
yeah, it was really long. Like for a stream, it wasn't
Uh-huh.
worth reading.
Uh-huh.
Now that I look back at it, yeah. And so you're like, okay, you can draw something, but your proportions are wrong, your lines are weird, you do this, and like it just kept going from there,
Uh-huh.
from lesson
Okay.
one, lesson two.
Yeah. Did you feel more motivated or something? Like when you went through the like because you mentioned the exercises kind of brought some motivation or something like that. Can you talk about that?
Yep. So like you have all this like all these people who are trying to get better, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you put in work every day, you sit down every day, you're drawing, and then when you pass from one exercise to another, like it's like a level up kind of like a game of
Mm-hmm.
right. So
Yeah.
that's what gave me confidence, was like boost, like okay, I did this in 1 month. Like it was not that kind of healthy, you can say. Like I was kind of comparing myself to these people, like okay, this guy this guy kind of got better in this time. Maybe if I put in more work I could get better. But then
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I got away from that stuff, like comparing my stuff to others kind of. And
Mm-hmm.
then I just looked at it like, like I'm getting better. That's all that kind of matters. Like these
Yeah.
people, everyone has different experience. Like you also talk about it on live streams and stuff. Like
Mm-hmm.
don't a lot of times you've said this, like don't compare yourself to others.
Yeah.
You don't know about like how much they've painted and stuff. And so I like focused on my work, and every time I got better, like, and every lesson that I passed, I kind of got motivated, like okay, I'm going in the right direction. At least I knew the goal was to reach, like, till then you had like lesson 6 in the
Mm-hmm.
playlist, yeah, and the goal was just to reach that.
Mm-hmm.
As Yeah, just keep putting in the work, getting
Yeah.
better.
When do you think you stopped comparing yourself to others? Because that's such a big like mindset shift. Like, what do you think made you realize that? You know?
It was around like lesson 5 6, when like
Mm-hmm.
the the core stuff was just about to happen. But like I just like yeah, when Brano and John and all these advanced students passed,
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, they're doing right. Like I don't have to compare myself to them,
Mm-hmm.
because like it's all about like the skill and the work that you put in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. And we talk a lot about the warrior mindset. What do you think like the warrior mindset is for you? Like, how do you understand the warrior mindset?
For me, like, you know just if you like want to work on something, and you have to like spend hours every day on it, without a
Mm-hmm.
mindset change, you can't just spend your whole days, hours and hours, just sitting on a computer drawing, right? But because
Mm-hmm.
you need a mindset change. And then for me it was like, and like it's worked for me. Like I had to set a goal, like in September I set a goal that
Mm-hmm.
like till April to May of 2021 I was gonna be able to do something with my art, like, because like this is the last kind of stand, because like my college is over now, because this is the
Mm-hmm.
time that my college was about to be over. And then I set a goal for myself, and I was like, okay, this is work. Like you have to do the work. It doesn't matter how it comes out, or like of course you focus on the quality and stuff, but you have to put in the work to get to that goal.
Yeah.
You're not going anywhere without setting that goal, without
Mm.
having a big picture of kind of what you want to do. And of course, like it's not the exact kind of, you don't set like, oh, to this day I'll just reach this level and I'll just start earning money. Like it's
Yeah,
like
that's
a,
unhealthy. Yeah.
yeah. It's like a big kind of picture that you have, and then you move towards it. And maybe you learn some stuff in between, and you'll change your goal, you'll shift your target a little bit, but
Yeah.
that when you have a goal, you're gonna just work towards it.
Yeah.
And also, like, you have to put in the work. It doesn't matter like how kind of the work came out. There are
Yeah.
bad days, there are some good days, but you have to put in the work.
Yeah,
You're
definitely.
gonna get better. Like, even now, like, it's kind of your philosophy, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
that like, maybe you make a, like, maybe I make a bad painting, one bad painting, but I at least learned something from it, and now I'm on to another painting and
Mm-hmm.
apply what I've learned from all the mistakes that I did in previous paintings. So we're moving towards the goal. We have a goal, we're moving towards the goal, and it doesn't matter if we're stumbling across it, if you're stumbling towards the path, but at least we are going towards it. We have a
Okay.
big picture in the mind. Yep.
Damn, that's so cool, man. I'm so proud to hear this shit because I talk a lot about philosophy and all the mindset. So it's like when you say that, I'm like, man, he got it, bro. He got the mindset. And you talk about setting up goals and stuff. What do you think is your current goal now? Like where you're shooting for right now?
I mean, like, as a whole, I want
Yeah.
to get better at art, like keep doing paintings and paintings. And also, so yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. Like, we talk, I don't know if you kind of relate to it, but
Mm-hmm.
we talk about, you know art as a skill, and of course it is.
Mm-hmm.
We've got all the exercises, like gym program. We've got the all the exercises.
Yeah.
We're leveling up, and I also think, like, at art, like, it's not like maths, like you just put a solution and then you got the final answer, right?
Yeah.
And like, it's not as rigid, right?
Yeah. There's a lot more possibilities.
Yeah, that's right. And so my final goal, kind of like, with art, and I don't know, like, if you can relate to that, but
Mm-hmm.
like, I know, like, I feel like, I don't know, but I feel like after like years and years of worth of practice, like, of course you get the fundamentals down. You
Yeah.
do all these exercises, you get the fundamentals down, and you're
Yeah.
just doing art for years and years. But like, I feel like there is that level that you reach when you're like kind of in a flow,
Mm.
where like, the general idea that people have in the beginning, what art is like. Oh, just here you're just listening to music and you're just drawing, and
Yeah.
the art is just coming out of it in itself. You're just putting 2 3 strokes and it looks like a face. Like, I
Yeah.
mean, I feel like there is kind of that skill level, and that's what I want to kind of reach. Like, you're so good
Yeah.
that you're just in kind of the flow. Like, you're actually like kind of creating art. Like, it's not, I know I'm not at that
Mm.
skill level, and it's going to take a lot of years and a
Yeah.
lot of fundamentals, getting the
Mhm.
base down. But I feel like there is like that last kind of goal in the vicinity, that maybe after like 5 10 years you reach that, where you're just kind of in the flow, and you're painting like everyone, like every beginner kind of thinks the masters kind of paint like they just put pen down, and just kind of put some strokes and it looks like amazing.
Mhm.
But yeah, I kind of feel like you get to that level after learning all the fundamentals. Like, you cannot get to that level, like, just like,
But doing random
doing some,
stuff, yeah.
yeah, doing random stuff. Yeah, no, I don't think so. But like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's
I
what kind of
definitely
my goal is with art. Yeah.
Mhm. That was very inspiring. I definitely relate to all of that. And it's actually only recently that I started having that feeling. We have advanced calls with Varun
Hmm.
and other advanced people, and we talk about all this advanced stuff. And it's only recently that I've really started to feel like, man, I can create like actual characters. And I'm thinking about the flow because I've spent so many years like thinking about the basics. But that's the cool thing is like people like you and others, like it's only like bro, you bought your first tablet last year, and you're already like thinking about the flow and all that. And I've been in this for like so many years. So it's like really like a shortcut. Like the exercise are like a shortcut
Hmm.
for those fundamentals, and then you can kind of get into the flow. But if you don't get the fundamentals, then the flow is, you never reach that because you never really know like that base, and you're just doing random stuff over and over again. All right, that was really inspiring. And I wanted to ask you, like, you're very like you're popular with your vibrant colors. Like if you look at all of your work, it's very, very vibrant and really good colors. What would your advice be for people who are getting into color and they're kind of struggling with color? Like, what is your advice for that?
I mean, first of all, the values, it's all about the values.
Mm-hmm.
You can't let go of that base. You have to learn about like what color has what kind of value, and it's all about through practice. Like you can't learn, oh, like blue is the darkest, yellow is the brightest and stuff. You can't learn that stuff. It's all about like practicing. And yeah, you keep your values in check,
Mm-hmm.
and pull that saturation kind of down. Like it's getting kind of technical, but yeah, the
Okay.
the first base is values,
Mhm.
and then just keep your slider above 50 to 80.
All right,
That's
that
that.
was a good, that was a good answer. What do you have for vibrant colors, bro? Just use more saturation. What you mean?
I mean, I also said like do exercises. Like
I'm
you
joking.
cannot.
I'm joking.
Yeah.
No, yeah, yeah, I understand.
No, yeah. Like of course there is no formula like 50 to 80. What is that?
Of course, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay,
Mm,
and if you had to like give advice to yourself, like from 2 years ago, or like when you quit art or something like that, because your life has changed so much now that you're
yep.
really focused on this thing. What would you say to yourself? Like, what type of an advice would you give to yourself or to other beginners or something like that? If you look back, what would you say?
Mm. To other beginners or to myself, like
Yeah,
hmm.
both. First to yourself and then to other beginners.
I mean, again, I'll say that, if you're gonna do something every day for like 2 3 hours even, or maybe
Yeah.
more, you have to set a goal. Like
Mm-hmm.
it cannot work, or at least that's what I experienced. Like it cannot work without you having a goal in mind. Like why you're doing, why you're even started to get into drawing. Like what's your goal? And
Yeah.
that's why I kind of like stopped drawing in between. Like I said, like after first year I just drew for a month, and then
Yeah.
I stopped when college started, because I didn't
Mhm.
have anything. I didn't know what I was gonna do, painting figures, drawing figures all day, right? And it wasn't even like on the first mail I sent you, I told you that I just want to get better with you, dude. I don't know what
Yeah.
I'm gonna do finally, but I just want to
Yeah.
get better with you. So yeah,
Damn, that,
have a goal. If you're
mm,
gonna start something and you're gonna put your time into it, have a
that's
why.
yeah. Knowing your why is like the biggest thing. Like I think even in me, like when I quit doing my YouTube channel and doing like meme videos, like I didn't really have a strong enough why. Like I was just, I don't know, like I wanted just to get attention and like, make fun of people and stuff. And it was very kind of, it's the kind of was the word like it was not deep, like I didn't really know why I was doing it. And when I got the attention, it was just so like, I don't know, it looked really toxic. And then when I started working on the course and I started working with people like you and I started investing all of my time to actually building like a course and a community and all that shit, like I found like a much bigger why. And now like I'm more motivated than ever. And I feel like I'm even more happy than before because like I really know why I'm doing this. Like I know my purpose. And before it just felt like I was just doing random videos. And I was a YouTuber, and it's so funny because like that thing you said with a goal is so deep that even on like higher levels when you progress, you can still get caught up in that. Like if you don't know your goal in what you're doing, you're just doing random shit. And I think that was the path that I was going in. Like I was a YouTuber and everybody praises you like, oh, you're doing videos, you're funny, oh, I like you, I'm your fan. But then it's like, why are you doing what you're doing? And you're doing like art videos, but are you really helping people or are you just doing random meme videos of like little kids and stuff? And if you are helping people, why are you wasting your time with doing random YouTube videos rather than developing actually something. So yeah, definitely relate to that. It's like having a goal and understanding your why is like the biggest thing in order for you to improve. All right. Well, do you have any final things to say? It's been a pleasure talking with you, man. And you had
Thank
such
you.
a amazing progress. Everybody go follow Varun on Instagram, Varun.draws. He has an amazing journey. He helps a lot of people in our community, Doodle Warriors. And also, I've created a free masterclass for you where I talk about all of the 10 exercises and all the things that you need to do in order to kind of like get to where Varun is and everybody else. So if you want to check that out, go to doodlewarriors.com/masterclass. It's like a free 1 hour tutorial on exactly what you need to do, how Varun progressed, how everybody else progressed. So you can check that out in the description along with Varun Instagram. So I want to thank you so much, man. It's been a pleasure. And I'm going to see you all guys in the next episode.
Thank you.